All right, we're doing it. This is the first episode. We'll call it episode 0 because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. All right, so this is kind of a new thing we're doing just for fun. So I travel all the time, end up getting relocated every 3 years. Those of you that know me know why. End up getting put in different spots, make friends all over the place. And I wanted to continue to drink with those friends that I've made. So what I've been doing, well, first time is boxed up 3 different beers from Texas, local breweries, and shipped them out over to Kapena. So beers that obviously they don't have in Oregon, something for him to try. We're going to sit back, test a few out. By no means are we beer connoisseurs. We're beer fans. We like to drink. We dabble, but by no means are we experts. So we'll give our take, and I'm sure we'll just kind of bullshit along the way. So before we crack the first one, so Pena's calling out of Oregon, just your basic beer stats. What was your first favorite or first craft beer that you can remember having?
I can remember having. Ooh, that's a good question. I think the first beer that I would order consistently while going out would probably just be a half of Weizen. That was my go-to.
And being from Oregon, that was the Widmer Brothers one, right?
Yeah, Widmer half.
Yeah.
Squeeze a little lemon inside.
Keeping it classy.
Yeah.
Still ordering those, or you on to a different style is kind of your go-to?
I've moved on a little more hoppier IPAs. I like anything Ninkasi really, which I learned from you. And I like 10 barrel IPAs and fresh squeezed are usually my go-tos nowadays. A little more on the hoppier side.
Yeah. Cool. What is your just speaking local, the area you live in, you're in the Portland area, do you have a go-to brewery that's kind of your hot spot or the beers you're looking out for these days?
Usually when I go get something to drink, if it's not just a bar to watch sports at, I'll be going to like tap houses. It's a place called 649, or a place that we just recently moved nearby to is I forget what it's called. It's a tap house that has like 30 different beers at a time. So I'm really just trying all kinds of different stuff. Yeah. Anytime you go.
Cool.
Yeah. As far as breweries go, I don't really hit the breweries that often because they're all downtown. I like to stay local. The tap houses are my thing.
Yeah. Nice. Well, we'll go ahead. We'll grab our first one. So grab your little stash. We'll start out with the Stout. All right. So we got the Pretzel Stout. This is a Martin House brewery. This is right here in Fort Worth. This is probably my favorite brewery in the immediate area. They have some good flagships, but they have a pretty gangster rotating tap selection, and they get pretty crazy. So this year, and feel free to pour it while I'm just kind of shit talking here. But so they have a Pretzel Stout, their OG one. This one is their seasonal or special release with it says caramel and marshmallow. So we'll get this thing going. No, I just spilt all over my fucking table.
You're gonna chug the whole thing or what? Halfway?
I went about a halfer on this. All right, let's see. Here's a nice little sock. Wipe that up. All right. All right, so what are you getting out of it so far?
Well, very dark, obviously. It's a stout. Smells chocolatey.
Like I said, we are not professionals. Yeah, chocolatey, smells good, holds a good head, especially for a stout. Looks a little creamy, but not like nothing on a nitro tap.
Ooh, that is good.
Yeah, I think it's good. I normally like a stout or like the darker beers, stouts and porters when it's a little bit colder outside, but this is still hitting the spot.
That's just like toasted marshmallows.
Do you get the marshmallows?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Little campfire beer.
Is this something that you would be able to brew yourself? Have you done a stout before?
I've done a stout, but I don't know that mine normally come out like not as like this is pretty thick. Like I don't know, like for some reason all my home brews don't seem to have as like heavy of a body. Flavor wise, I could probably shoot for it, but I'm sure it'd be completely different. But
Not bad, I like it.
So with you being a IPA dude, is this like a little bit different from what you normally order?
Yeah, it's a lot different. I usually get something a little bit lighter.
Like a White Claw?
Sometimes. You know what? I'll drink a White Claw while eating a meal because it tastes like I'm just drinking soda with my meal. So
you must have had a big ass meal the other night. How many White Claws did you put down?
Well, as many as it takes.
So those of you that don't know Penna, which is probably not like everyone I'm sure listening to this knows him because the only people listening is probably like my mom and his mom. So hello to you. But if anyone watching that doesn't know Penna, he is by far the slowest fucking eater on the planet. And it used to piss me off. The only reason it doesn't piss me off anymore is because I don't eat with him all the time. But we used to work together, and holy shit, he would take his little lunch break or dinner break, and it would take forever.
There's a reason to my slow eating, and that is because I enjoy my food, and I think it's healthier for you if you chew your food well, helps with your digestive system, all that. So,
did you read that in a book?
No, I just totally made it up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I really do think it's true. I think I might have read it somewhere because I'm tired of everybody making fun of me for eating slow. So I'm like, you know what? Let me see if there's any benefits to this. So
have you ever tried to eat faster?
No. I mean, sometimes I just do. But I've never sat down and say, you know what? I'm going to change. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to eat this as fast as I can.
Even when we were in high school and everyone made fun of you, you were never like, fuck it, man. Like you looked into, oh, it's healthier for me, so I have an excuse, but you never like got on the Google, like how to eat faster.
No, you see, I think it's because of my rebellious mindset. If someone's telling me not to do something, I'm doing it even more.
So speaking of your rebellious mindset, right. you want to tell people about how crazy you were in middle school?
I don't know where you're going with this.
I don't know. So if there was a group of kids, I don't know, about to do something stupid, were you the crazy one?
No, dude. The reason, so everybody was like, yeah, let's go out late at night and cause trouble. And everyone wanted to do it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go against the grain. I'm not going to do what everybody else wants to do. I'm going to do what I want. And I would stay home and not get in trouble. I try to convince everyone else not to go out either.
Yeah.
Egg houses and stuff, you know.
Yep.
That's how we're belly time.
Yeah, you're definitely crazy.
The easier thing to do would have been to, follow the crowd, but
yeah, I was the weak bitch then. I definitely followed the crowd. Got into some dumb shit. You did some dumb stuff. It just took a little more convincing.
I did. But we were sneaky dumb.
Yeah. So I got in the box of the beers I sent Penna, I also sent him, go ahead and if you got it with you, hold it up.
What it is?
Some homemade dog treats.
Oh, I didn't bring it to the table with me.
Well, go get them, motherfucker.
I'm real quick.
So yeah, I made some beer the other day, and with the spent grain, made some dog treats out of it. So pretty simple: flour, egg, natural peanut butter. Throw it together, dry it out, and it makes a little dog treat. But with how simple it is, I'm gonna, and because we're drinking a stout, we gonna test this sucker out. I've already had one, so Penna, you gotta be the one to take it for the team.
What?
Test one out. Try some Boonshine dog treat, and let us know how it goes. I think you might have to wash it down with some of that stout though.
I'm gonna only do a half piece. It does smell good though. It smells like peanut butter.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. Cool. So this was your plan all along, huh?
Yeah.
All right, bottoms up.
All right. I'm just kidding. I've never had one.
You serious?
No, I've had it. Yeah, it's not that bad. Like I wouldn't like snack on them, but at least Rocky's getting hooked up.
No, that's not bad. Just like I've had bad dog treats before. That's not bad.
So you have some shit to compare it to?
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
I will wash it down now though.
Yeah. Well, I've done bread before. That's pretty good. I think only one other time. And I think that's it. Dog treats, bread.
Bread? What do you mean?
Like bread, put some meat and cheese in between it, make a sandwich.
Oh, you made bread?
Mm-hmm.
Out of
grain.
Grain, whatever. Yeah. Got you.
All right.
You just caught me a little off guard with making me eat dog food. I thought you were gonna join me, but no.
All right. You ready for the next one?
Ready.
All right.
Yeah.
We got the Dadgum IPA. So this is their flagship IPA. Nothing too crazy about it. Kind of a go-to around here for the locals, but I definitely wanted to grab it on this because mega shout out to Rahr and Sons. They've been doing, with all this coronavirus shit, they've been doing $5 6-packs. So you can get a case of beer, you can get a 24-pack of good craft beer for $20. Can't really fucking beat that. So good on them. I'm sure they're doing it for their own reasons, trying to get their employees paid that aren't working. But as a beer buyer and drinker, I definitely feel like I'm benefiting. And I want to say we went to this brewery when you were here last year. I don't remember if you had it. You may have already, but who gives a shit? We'll try it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we fucked up? We didn't even cheers last time.
Ah, son of a.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get the cowboy. True Texas style. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro. Bro.
bruv.
Okay.
Let me get your play-by-play.
Not bad. No. Tastes good. Smells good. A little bit hoppy. A little more on the hoppier side.
Yeah.
This probably would be one of my choices. I'm going out and about at a bar. I like it. It's a good sipper. I judge my beers based on how fast I guess I would drink them while I'm out and about, and this is like a good medium. So I can put down fairly fast, but not too fast. It'll last me a long enough time.
And you drink faster than you eat, so I think that's a normal baseline right there. So that's good.
I definitely drink faster than I eat.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think like that's our super descriptive word for this is good. It's I think it's pretty well balanced. So normally with the IPA, it's like you either go super. I always think of it as like a true West Coast style with like dry hops, and you fucking smell it, and it's like hits you in the face with the hops. And then you have the other side of it where it's a little bit more malty, kind of, I mean, super extreme example, but like a 120, the Dogfish Head does. You have like super malty IPAs. And I think this is kind of in between. So for me living out here, this is definitely a go-to. And for $5 for a 6-pack, like right now, you can't beat that shit.
Can't beat that at all.
Yeah.
You have a lot more knowledge on beers. You come at it from a different perspective than I do. Very bit different. And
I think that's what's cool though. It's like, cause the most of the shit that I know is just I like to go to the breweries and I'll like do the little tours and stuff. And all of this is like secondhand knowledge just from drinking beer and listening to other people talk about it. But I think it's fucking fun because for me, like getting into the craft beer thing, it was like the beer festivals and then just like trickling down into like, I would much rather sit at a brewery or sit at like a tap house than, I mean, I've never been like a clubber or anything like that. So
you don't say. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Them pointing fingers, pretty much.
When you spend enough time at a brewery, you might find yourself at a club.
Yeah, the pointing fingers still come out every once in a while. Do you remember the shoulder tapping days?
Oh God, some of the worst days ever, man. I hated those days. Again, I was still a fucking pussy back in the day.
And when you say still, you're referring to because you still are one, or?
No, I meant from middle school to high school. Right now, I lean more to the bad boy side.
Oh.
But we don't got to get into all that.
Yeah. Two stupid times that I can think of with shoulder tapping. One, which is funny because of what we're doing right now and how much I've fallen in love with the beer game, is I don't know if you were with me or not. More like you were because we fucking hung out every day. Went to the Thriftway by the house, did some shoulder tapping, gave him our cash. We were going to a party, so I mean, probably scrounged up like $60. It was like, just get us as much beer as possible. Dude walks in, comes back, $60 worth of beer, but it was like craft beer. They were like, I don't even remember what it was, but it wasn't what we were looking for. We were looking for fucking quantity. Like we're about to go to a high school party.
Daddy.
Do you remember? Yeah, you remember that shit?
Oh yeah. Oh, when that particular time?
Yeah.
Not really. No.
Yeah.
What did we end up doing?
We ended up drinking. I mean, it was like, what are we going to do? Like, so like we either took the beer or they kept the beer and our money. So we took the beer. It was like, fuck it. And I just remember drinking it and being like, this shit is so gross. Like, where's the fucking Milwaukee's best?
That's funny. You know, we probably ended up drinking it like it was Coors Light, like chugging it.
Oh, I'm sure. I guarantee. Oh yeah, it probably ended up in a beer bong with fucking peanut butter. You remember the peanut butter?
Those were again. Don't like those days. Glad those days are over. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. The peanut butter. What a freaking. That's a. What's it called?
Life hack.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Because what did it do?
You just smear some peanut butter on the side of the bowl or the what's it called, beer bog, and then as you pour the peanut butter or the beer in, and it touches the peanut butter, it keeps it from foaming.
Yeah.
And you can, and then waste
it was
less.
Like the oil or whatever within the peanut butter.
Yeah, something like that.
Then you end up with fucking little chunks of peanut butter. Like you're drinking it and little pieces are falling off.
That's better than some people would just go wipe their face with their finger and then put the finger in the bubbles. Ugh. Thinking about that now is so nasty.
Yeah, that was fun. I remember peanut butter was the most common one, but I think like some people did butter. I think I remember that, but yeah, I remember the face. I remember it because I was one of them.
Oh, I mean, I did it too.
Oh, yeah. Times have changed.
Times have changed indeed.
Nope.
Okay. I'm surprisingly getting a little buzz already off of this. Off both of these.
Good. I think I actually wrote it down because I'm somewhat prepared. I got 3 notes. One of them's their alcohol percentage. And nope, I don't. But we have, I think the IPA was like 6.6, something along those lines. Yeah. The Pretzel Stout was around the 5% mark.
No,
and then
8%.
What's that? Huh?
Pretzel Stout, 8%.
8? Damn.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Well, welcome to the party, folks.
Yeah. And then, oh boy.
Oh yeah, we gonna finish strong.
Yeah, we finished strong indeed. You thought we were going in order, didn't you? You thinking that this was 5%? Yeah. Okay. Well, let me ask you, what's your favorite when you're going out? Your go-tos. Actually, what was your first go-to drink when you first started going out?
First go-to. So I wouldn't classify this as a craft beer now, but what introduced me to it, similar to like your Hefeweizen, for me it was Blue Moon, and I remember doing like the black and tans. It'd be like Blue Moon and Guinness. It was just different. Thought it tasted good. That's what kind of opened the door from trying other shit from, Coors Light, Bud Light, and the Beast. So, yeah, Blue Moon kind of did it for me. And then what got me geeked out on trying other stuff was North Carolina. When I was living out there, the way that they did their beer festivals, they'd be like $40. You get a little taster glass, and you could try. I mean, you'd end up trying 100 different beers because they just give you little samples of it. And so, good time. It was fun environment, but it was cool just to try a whole shitload of different styles of beer. And that's when I kind of started geeking out on it.
Nice. I always considered Blue Moon and Hef to be pretty much the same. I would actually drink Blue Moon too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's most people. It's kind of like when I got into home brewing, like I feel like every person who home brews, the first kit they ever use, there's like this Mr. Beer kit. It looks like a keg. It's like really small. You make like a gallon or 2-gallon batch of beer, or something like that. Mine turned out really shitty, and it was disgusting. But it's like the Blue Moon Hefeweizen getting people into like the craft beer scene is like the little Mr. Beer kit for the home brewers.
I got stretched. I've got bad posture.
You stretching for the last one because it's a big boy?
Yep, I'm stretched. No pun intended.
That's a good one.
Okay.
All right. Final one. All right. Started with Martin House, ended with Martin House. This is the Blackbird. It is a Blackberry Imperial Sour. And I'll kind of leave it at that for now because I've actually tried this. I cheated. But I want to hear your thoughts on it because I've already kind of got mine. But I think it's fucking awesome.
See, now I'm not a huge sour guy, so I don't know much about it. But are sours usually higher percentage alcohol?
No.
Or it's just the same? No.
Yeah, it's actually probably like middle mark. There's definitely some strong ones out there. Like normally similar style, less sour would be like a Goza. Those are normally a little bit lighter, but similar. Just kind of like doesn't really seem like a beer, more like a alcoholic juice thing. There's a lot of strong sours out there, but right now since sours have kind of like gotten a little bit more common and popular, there's definitely some like middle ground ones. But this, I mean, I don't think is super normal.
No, 9.2 is high. Okay. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Wow, that's real good.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
It's fucking bomb.
Yeah. Very sour aftertaste for sure. Damn. Smells delicious.
Yeah. If you were to if I were to just give this to you and you didn't have the can to cheat off of, like, would you think this is as strong as it is? Because what was it? 9.2%?
Yeah, no, definitely not.
No, I mean,
yes.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Smooth, sweet, and then when you're at the aftertaste is surprisingly sour. Like,
yeah.
Makes my mouth water a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times you get like 10%, like any style of beers, normally when I like around that 10% mark, because you start tilting into like way boozy mode. But I don't even like this. I don't think it is at all. I think it's good. It's like a juice, carbonated juice.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is probably the best one out of the three for me, and I'm not even a sour guy. It's really good.
Yeah. Are you? Have you tried a lot of them or?
Yeah. Every now and then, I try to when I go to like tap houses, I'll try to get like, a sour here and there every once in a while. One of them sounds good.
Yeah.
I've been to that. What is it? Cascade.
That's twice. We had a Nakasi shout out and a Cascade shout out. Killing it.
Yeah, so I've had my fair share of sours. This one's, I like it a lot. Really good.
Yeah. Cascade's like the OG for me, at least when it comes to sours. I don't know the whole fucking history, so I don't know how accurate it is. But as far as I know, they're like the OGs on the West Coast with the sour game, and they're still kicking ass in that aspect. Wicked Weed was kind of like that for the East Coast, even though they sold out to Anheuser-Busch. But for me, what I've had so far in Texas, there was a brewery called Collective Brewing Project. They specialized in sours. I didn't really go there too often, and they honestly may be shut down now. I'm not sure, but like Martin House is killing the game when it comes to sours. They're kicking shit out like this pretty regularly. It's awesome.
Martin House. We'll have to go check it out next time I'm out there.
Yep, and it's right by Top Golf, so you can go whoop my ass in the worst sport I am. The worst sport I am. The sport I'm the worst at.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I think we all know what you meant, though. All four of the people that will be watching this.
Yeah. Who are you going to force to watch this?
Oh. Cisco. I'll tell Chris McKee to hop on. I don't want to shout out anybody else because they don't deserve that. You never know if this is going to go viral, you know. I don't want them getting this free publicity.
Yeah.
But I got a few people in mind.
Yeah. You're just going to be known as the slow eater for the rest of the world.
All right. You guys have already let most people know about it, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Are there because the only sour spot I remember last time I was home in Oregon was Cascade. Are other breweries doing, like, is it pretty common for them to be pushing out sours? Because they're definitely getting popular out here.
Not that I know of. I don't even know what it's like to go outside anymore, man, let alone what breweries are doing. Crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Most of my drinking has been tap house drinking, so that's my specialty.
Is White Claw Tap House in your area?
Well, they do sell the White Claws there here at the tap house.
So you're talking about all the different beers you've been trying. You're just talking about different White Claw flavors.
Yeah, we got the watermelon, we got lime, lemon. Sometimes I feel real crazy and I'll mix, raspberry with lime or something and get the party started,
You're lucky I don't know how to do this video editing shit because you just did this maneuver right here talking about mixing them. And you already know what I could have done with that.
Yeah, like riding a motorcycle?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh. So you think the Blackbird's your number one?
Yeah, I got to go with the Blackbird on 3 of them. And then I'll go Pretzel Stout I liked Pretzel Stout a lot. The marshmallowy taste.
Yeah.
Drink that in front of a campfire.
Yeah, buddy.
And then I think Dadgum's good. I mean,
is it Dadgum good?
Dadgum good. Dadgum good. Why is it called Dadgum? Is there a reason?
I don't know.
Well.
I guess gonna have to look that one up. I don't know. But yeah, I think
favorite.
I don't know. It's hard. They're all good for me. Like drinking with the occasion would kind of depend. I think the Blackbeard, I'd agree with you. Like if I had to pick just for right now, sitting here, Blackberry Sour would be my number one, just because it's unique and it's fucking tasty. Not to mention the sun's starting to come out and feel good. So I think this was my number one. I'd probably go IPA for my number 2, just because I have a little bit of loyalty to it, because it's my go-to out here. And then for the stout, but I think across the board they're all good.
Yeah, all of them are definitely delicious.
Yeah, I think so. What we need to do is, so the payback of this is you're now on deck to send me some Oregon beers for episode 1, because this one doesn't count. And then we'll try out some Oregon beers. But I think for the kind of reminiscence of the old days, we should throw in a Milwaukee's Best. And we have to drink it warm, because that's how we started.
All right, sounds like a plan. Or beer bong it, whatever.
Yeah, with extra peanut butter, super chunky.
Yeah, no, this was fun.
Yeah.
I have a few in mind. You haven't tried all the Ninkasi's yet, have you?
No, definitely their flagships I've had, but most, I mean, over the past few years, all their like specialty ones, like new releases, I haven't had anything. Triceratops is probably my favorite. The Total Domination is gangster, and
But Triceratops actually is what I usually get.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Well, one more cheers, and you want to sign this thing off?
I think good time. Let's do it.
All right. Love you, brother.
Love you, bro.